Welcome back to the TGOM podcast, a show where we get further from gaming and even further from comedy every single episode, and instead we get closer and closer to political and controversial.
You're not even wrong.
I am your co-host, Mega Reds fan, with my co-host,
Palebread Painter.
and this is the TGOM podcast. I would probably bomb the Pacific.
Interesting.
Why? I don't know. I think it'd look cool. Post that one on Facebook.
Explosion.
Or Meta.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Just blot out the sky with smoke. Oh god. Oh no.
I just want to say this on the record. Pokimane has bigger balls than Ninja. I'm gonna say it. It's true.
Yes, and he walks forward a step, and 4 scissors come down and lodge themselves into the floor, into the carpet, because they fell from the ceiling.
Facebook Live?
Oh my god! This is so wrong! This is so wrong! Welcome to my Facebook Live, guys! Jesus Christ!
So, guess what? Today this is the music episode because it's a few weeks. I don't remember which episode it was, but I talked about how I only listen to J-pop now.
Yes, the J-pop.
Yeah. So that sparked something. One night, I think it was that night, I was thinking to myself, maybe not that night, but it was within the span of a few days. I was like, I'm probably gonna get into K-pop one day, and just like, I don't know.
I can imagine it now.
Like it's just gonna happen. Like I'm gonna, so I was like, nah, I would never. Actually, that's not true. I was like, it's in a different language. I apparently listen to that, so it's, it's possible.
I'm imagining you like fully kitted out in like the K-pop like stan shirts and stuff,
Yeah.
like having like some headband on, like putting up like a post board, like woo!
Jimin! Look at me, Jimin! Yeah.
Exactly.
No. So, and then a few days later, I watched Anthony Padilla video where he was talking to ex K-pop stars, or K-pop idols, excuse me, not stars, because they're called idols.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it was really interesting, but that's not important, really. After that, it was like the next day, I was like, you know what? Screw it. So I looked up Blackpink, which is a K-pop band. I listened to like 1 minute and I was like, hey, never mind. I don't care actually. I turned it off. Then later that night, I listened to like 5 songs. I was like, it's not good. I mean, it's very catchy and it's okay. I mean, I listened to it a lot for the past couple days. So I guess I'm a K-pop stan now. I don't know.
Dude, you're gonna be a K-pop stan.
I
don't know why.
Sorry,
you go for it.
I've listened to 3 songs by Blackpink. So by next week, I'll be a full BTS stan, and
You're
on
gonna
BTS
all the words.
on Stan Twitter, I'll be singing the words. As the circle of life is, you either die a hero or you live to be a K-pop fan. So
Yes, that is definitely what the original quote is.
Yeah.
This is.
I think Jimin said that actually.
Yeah. Of course.
But what were you gonna say before I cut you off?
It's making me think of how like, how in Sims 4 how they have music playing sometimes, and it's like sung in Somalian or whatever. I'll just be out here like jamming to this like Somalian pop music. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a jam right here. like I'll like turn up the music on it to high and like zoom in so I can hear it better. I'll just have it in the background. Like then I'll hear the Sims be like, oh yeah, they're just like vibing by the radio.
That's.
I should get into K-pop because it's essentially the same thing.
They surprisingly speak a lot of English. I was really surprised. Like the chorus is almost entirely in English, and I thought it would be a lot of Korean, but It's
That's
like
fair.
either a
Yeah.
50-50 split between English and Korean, or it's 60-50 or
See,
60-40. Not
it's
sixty
kind of like
fifty.
how a lot of anime openings are like half English, half Japanese. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of English in a lot of those songs
Well,
because, you know.
and speaking of openings, Fire Force had an opening that was completely in English.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
Oh
really it's
man.
a banger.
Dude, I need to finish that anime. It's been so long. Like I started it like 4 months ago
Yeah,
and then like got busy with life and I just stopped. I need to go back to that one.
Fire Force is
I was
pretty
really
good.
liking it. Yeah, I was digging it. It was cool.
Yeah.
Man.
So I what kind of do you listen to? Just like video game music or Somalian music? I guess.
Yeah, I listen to all the Sims music. um I listen I listen to a lot of stuff. Like I listen to video game music, anime openings, um like fan made stuff that people are like, "Oh yeah, this is a good song for a video game," you know. Uh I most of my music tastes come from video games. You're right. Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it and like I don't listen to a lot of like mainstream stuff. Like if it shows up on the radio, I probably haven't heard it very often. So like I have a playlist on my phone called Real Music Stuff
Oh, real.
because
Okay.
like anything I've heard on the radio or someone like listens to that I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. I put it in the Real Music Stuff folder playlist.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because I'm like,
That's
oh yeah, I like Imagine Dragons was like new to me like 4 years ago. I was like, oh my god, what is this? The band? This is some good music. Never heard this before.
aren't aren't isn't Imagine Dragons a Mormon band? Hasn't that
Is
been
it?
is that big news?
For me, it is. I didn't know that.
I don't. I mean, I don't. I've heard it once.
See, I don't know a whole lot about like
Um.
music artists and stuff. Like I like when Old Town Road was out, I didn't know Lil Nas X made that until like last year. I think I've said this, but like yeah, I was like, oh dude, had no idea. Like just never kept track of these artists.
Okay. Well, the lead singers apparently grew up Mormon. That's all.
Interesting. Huh.
So, yeah, I just saw people being like, "I can't believe Imagine Dragons is a Mormon band," and I was like, "Really? They're not. The lead singer just was
Yeah,
Mormon, and
when he
I
was
guess
growing
still
up.
identifies as Mormon." But yeah,
Yeah. You know, I like Imagine Dragons like a lot, but it's
mm-hmm.
like I sometimes I think about like all of their songs sound alike, and I
Yeah, they
like
all
all of
sound
their
the same.
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all sound the same. So if you like one, you like them all.
Uh
So it's
huh.
like cool. Like that's why I like all of their songs. But it's like, huh? Like I never really think about that too much. I'm like, ooh, it's a banger. Ooh, yeah. And I'm like, oh wait, but this does sound a lot like the others.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that when I was listening to when we watched Arcane. I was
Oh, mhm.
like, Enemy sounds just like Believer, which sounds just like
Yeah,
Radioactive, which sounds just like the other songs they've made, but no one knows about
yeah.
because those are the only famous ones. You know.
There's Demons. I think that's one of them.
Well, I've never heard of that one.
And
I
then
mean,
I think there's one called Oh No.
oh no, that's a
It,
great.
I think, or is it called Thunder? It's one of
I
those.
don't know. I know Enemy, I know Believer, and I know Radioactive. Those are the three that I know.
I
I
remember
think
as
those
a
are the
kid.
three everyone knows.
So as a kid, I thought like Radioactive was like super overhyped. So I'm like, I won't listen to it. I'm only gonna listen to the Minecraft version.
The
I was,
Minecraft version?
yeah, I listened to Redstone Active.
That explains a
Oh
lot,
god.
honestly.
I'm like, oh yeah, screw that mainstream stuff. I like this one much better. It's like just worse.
It's
It was like the animation was decent, but it was like just worse than the actual song.
well, that's usually the case with games like that,
Yeah,
or not
like
games, but songs like that. But
yeah, it was a funny parody, and like, but like whenever I listen to it, I cringe now. I'm like, oh god, this is a funny song, but I cringe too hard. Like my like 10-year-old self was like, dude, this is the best song ever. Like no, oh god.
Um, I there's a band I've been listening to recently called they're called the Peggies. It's a
Hmm.
all female. Is female derogatory? I don't think so.
No,
An all woman.
the
Oh, thanks, Nick.
the
Registered
female.
woman liker. It's an they're all ladies. I guess that's okay. They're all of the opposite of us. They're all opposite genders of us.
They're all different than
They're all
us.
different. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. They don't have balls like us. Um,
Oh
but
God.
legitimately,
Continue.
it's really cool because they're like a rock band, but it's all girls. And I think rock is way overpopulated. It's a total sausage party. Like all
I,
metal bands are dudes with balls and like moss, not moss, like whatever.
Moss.
Um, I was trying to say swamp ass, but for some reason I said moss. I don't. Um,
Same thing. Yep.
yeah, same thing. Well, there's moss in swamps.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's in Minecraft. Well, I guess that's
Yeah.
vines, but
Well,
whatever.
mossy
Anyways,
stone. Well, that's in a different biome. For my
yeah,
continue.
I was just thinking because there really isn't, and there isn't really any female anything in rock music. It's like all dudes playing the guitar, playing the drums. But in this band, it's a girl on the drums, a girl on the guitar, a girl on the bass, and they're really good. That's all.
So ironically, most of like the rock, like well, not most, like about half of the rock I listen to is like that punk rock type of stuff, and it's always a female lead singer. Like half of the music I listen to that is rock is female lead. So like I didn't even realize that that's not a common thing
Well,
because like
I mean,
all of it is.
I guess it may have just been me because lots of the music I listen to and like found, I guess through
Mhm.
however I found it was all dudes. There was definitely one band I remember that had a female lead singer that did like the death metal
Mhm.
vocals, like the screams,
Oh,
and
dude, I've never heard. That
and
sounds crazy.
that was intense. But I never listened. I didn't think the music was very good, so I didn't listen to him. Not because it was a girl, just because I didn't like the music, so I didn't listen to him.
Yeah, he just didn't like her death metal
No, it's
screaming.
just I didn't like the music. Um,
Personally, I don't think death metal is for me. There's a song I'll listen to because like a friend suggests it to me, so I'll just like listen to that like when it, like just because I'm
yeah,
like, oh yeah, no, this is music that someone told me to listen to, so I listen to it.
there was a time when I liked it, but again, as we know, moved on to K-pop and J-pop and J-rock because they are a rock
Ooh.
band. Like their music, if you listen to it like on Spotify, it doesn't sound very rock. But when you watch it, like watch a live video of them, it's very much rock. It's very cool. It's very fun to watch.
See,
Um,
there is. I don't know if it's considered a rock band, but there is what were they called? There was this like somewhat rock band, or was it just pop? I don't know. They played most of the music for an anime called Fully Cooley, and it was so good. Um, I need to whenever I find out what the pillows. That's what they were called. Um,
the
whenever
Pillows.
I need, yeah, like they did all of the like rock slash pop music for an anime called Fully Cooley, and all of the songs are so good. Like
Yeah,
it gets me so hype, and like they're like jamming out on the guitars and stuff. I'm like, oh dude, this is sick. Like J Rock, great. It's great.
it
It's so
is.
good.
It's really good.
I'm gonna send you some stuff from the pillows then because like they have some cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's yes. I don't know what they're saying. And a lot of the times I find myself being like, "This song sounds great," but I have no idea what the
See,
point of the song is.
honestly, sometimes you just don't need to know what the point of a song is to enjoy it.
Yeah, but
Like,
you still, yeah. I'm not saying
yeah,
it's
like
not
they could
saying
be
it takes
saying
away, but
they could be saying the most like homophobic discriminatory
discriminatory.
thing, and I'll just be like, oh, dude, this sounds great. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
vibing. Like,
if
no idea.
a few of the songs I look up the lyrics and read them because the song sounds emotional or whatever. So I'm like, oh, I wonder what it's saying. You know?
Honestly, there are songs in English that I'll listen to like with their like people speaking, and I just won't know what they're saying because like I'm not listening to what they're saying. I just like the sound of their voice with the music.
Yeah.
Um, and then I'll like later like someone will be like, dude, why are you listening to that? Are you like depressed or something? I'm like, not currently. Why? What's wrong? And
Not currently.
and like they'll be like, are you listening to the lyrics right now? And I'm like, what do you mean? And then like I'll read the lyrics and it's like the most depressing thing ever. I'm like, oh god, I never even realized. Like I just really like the sound of their voice with the beat. Like it was just good. Like that's just how it be sometimes. Like so I feel you. I think that's why I could get into K-pop or J-pop. Is just it. I mean, it's like anime openings, you know. Like
Yeah.
you can like the intro without needing to know what the lyrics mean. So yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you.
I don't. It's just good. It's fun to listen to. I mean,
Yeah.
it's different than what's the top. Well, I guess it's not different when in the case of K-pop because that is like the top 100 in the music world now. But
Mm-hmm. It got real
um,
popular.
I so you know how like at concerts they always have like the flashing lights and the bright, the lights
Yeah.
move around us.
Mm-hmm.
You ever think there's been like an epileptic guitarist or drummer or something,
Oh
and
no.
they had to
Oh, that
like,
was terrible.
not do the cool lights? That would be hilarious. I'm sorry
I
to all my epileptic
so
fans out there.
I wonder if instead of doing that, they just like gave them like black shades so they couldn't see.
Well,
I feel like they might do that or something. It's like, dude, that guy has some cool shades. It's like, nah, he's just doing that so he can't see stuff.
I just thought it'd be so funny if like they're in the middle of a concert and the light guy's like new or something, or the venue didn't know, and so the lights start flashing and the guitarist just seizes and falls over, and the band
It's
like doesn't
probably
even
happened.
act like surprised, like, "Ah, dang it, not again." So they have to go over, lay him on his side, and like, hold on, guys, we'll start the concert here in a minute.
I mean, that probably has happened, and just like someone was like, "Oh yeah, they're just like rocking out. That's why they're shaking so much. They're
Yeah,
just jamming. Like
just
that's
gotta
why they're
make
like, yeah, that's why they're playing like that. Is they're just
just gotta make sure he doesn't swallow his tongue really quick. Hold on, guys.
oh
We'll get back
god,
to the concert. Can we get someone different on the light board, please? We don't.
jeez."
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know. I just
it's funny and messed up at the same time. Oh,
yeah.
that's something else.
Um, Jumping off the music train. Because that's like all I had to say about music. Um, so quick, blow my own horn. The book that I'm writing is at 50,000 words. By the way.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Is that the one I've been reading
Yeah.
or? Okay, yeah. I need to catch back up with that because I
Can
was
we?
reading the last update,
Yeah.
and then suddenly, like, busy,
Yeah.
and I was not able to keep up.
Yes, it's fine. I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not telling you this. Like, yeah, Nick, you should read it because
Why are
no.
you so angry at me, Jacob? Nah.
Do you want me to
But
record you like
I
an
need.
audiobook?
Yes. Record me an
Chapter
audiobook.
1, whatever the first chapter is, I forgot. But um, I just wanted to say that because I did it and it was cool.
Wait, you
Anyways,
should be one of the readers for Audible. Get our Audible sponsorship.
I am not charismatic enough to be a listener or a reader for Audible. Yeah, I'm not charismatic enough to listen to Audible actually.
Don't have enough charisma to listen.
No, it sounds like I have to respond to them, and it's like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Nah, I don't feel like it.
Um, but what I was trying to say before I misspoke, was that in writing this story, which is, it's called, okay, I'll just explain it. It's called Jacob the Anime. It's not about me. It is my name. The character has my namesake because it is a kind of, it's really personal, like the things that happen, not happen, but the things that, I don't know. It's personal in a way. I don't know how to explain it because it's so personal, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, so there are multiple female characters, and it's like I always go through this problem in the back of my head when thinking about what they look like and designing these characters. Because I'm like, Well, I want them to look right for the um situation that they're in, and
Mhm.
but I don't want to do pull like a boob window or a super short skirt that barely hides anything. You know. So there's especially this one scene where I don't know if you've gotten to this part, but it's not much of a spoiler. Where Jacob and his trainer Aaron are training, and like she's beating him up. That's like the whole
Mhm.
point. Um, and I was like, well, what is she? What does she need to? What is she gonna be wearing? And I was like, well, in my mind, I was like, she'd wear like a tank top and either shorts or leggings or something of the sort. You know,
Mhm.
average gym attire as you would. Um,
Yeah.
but then there's always that voice in the back of my mind. It's like, you just want to see your boobs bounce around, or you just want to see your butt jiggle. That's not what I'm saying about myself. Well, I guess it is sometimes, but it's also like people are gonna say that about my book. Like, you're just a pervert. It's like, no. What do you want her to wear? Like a giant oversized hoodie, massive sweatpants, and Crocs. Like, I
So
don't know.
honestly, the typical gym outfit, like I think that you described it well. Like that is what they would wear for that kind of thing.
I mean, that is what
Like
she's
that's
wearing. I was just like,
yeah. Like that
yeah,
is the correct thing to put. I mean, it's not like you're like, all right, time to get combat ready, and she's like wearing a Sailor Moon like outfit
yeah.
or something. You know,
No,
like
she's not
yeah.
like Black Widow, where she wears all latex and unzips it down to her cleavage. Like, honestly, that's that's really a big problem in not even in like just fantasy superheroes.
Yeah.
Anything really that has women in it. Uh, not anything,
Yeah.
but like not that women are the problem, but that's how the men
Yeah.
dress them.
Yeah. Like
So
Scarlet Witch was fine, but like because Scarlett Johansson is a very beautiful woman and everyone knows that, they're like, all right, let's make her look sexy
well,
for
she's
sex.
sexy in the comics too. It's not even just
Yeah.
because of Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, I've never seen the comic version of that, so yeah.
Um, and Power Girl she's from Justice League Unlimited, it's a TV show. And that's the show I watched a lot, and it's why I like superheroes so much. Because I'm very much a DC guy. I don't care about Marvel at all. Um,
See,
and you're the
this is where
opposite. I know.
me and Jacob are on opposing ends. I'm the Marvel kid. He's the DC guy.
Yeah, it doesn't. We hate each other.
We
Subliminally. Anyways, she has a full-on boob window. Um,
Jesus.
and it was like, and her character was a clone of Supergirl, who's supposed to be like, I don't know, 15, 16, something like that.
Ooh.
And yeah, I don't think she's actually,
Ooh.
she probably is 15. Well, I don't know. She's also young in the comics, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't read the comics. I just know this. Um, and like Starfire has like a really short skirt, which is like, and there's also a character called, what's her name? Green and
Raven?
Green
Oh.
Inferno, not Raven. No, this is from Justice League again.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, she's like when she goes into fire form because she has like fire powers. Her clothes burn off, and the only thing covering her nipples and crotch are fire. And and it's like
Maybe that's not a choice you should have went with.
yeah. I mean, as a kid, you're like, oh, that's awesome, but
Yeah.
now you're kind of like, yeah, maybe put a shirt on or some pants,
Maybe put a shirt on. Like get
Yeah,
some like fireproof shirt or something.
yeah. And then
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like the Hulk who like rips all of his clothes except for his shorts. Like he should just rip his
Mhm.
shorts off too. You know.
Yes, we got to see what's going on.
Well, that's not why. I'm just saying, logistically, if he rips his shirt, he should also rip his
Yeah,
pants off.
honestly, yeah.
It's not
I
like
remember
his.
in
Sorry.
like the movie, the Hulk movie, this that
Yeah.
started the Marvel Cinematic Universe or whatever, I guess. Um, that like they had explained it away by like, oh hey, so I noticed you rip all your clothes every time you turn into the Hulk, so I got you some really stretchy shorts. Like,
Oh. Yeah.
That was what they said
Right.
in the first movie. I'm like, huh? Like, he
Right.
grows like 6 sizes. How is it gonna? How?
That's
Like,
so funny. Yeah.
oh man.
It's always a problem. Just
Yeah.
designing women in like, because you're like, I want to make her look correct, but I don't want to make her over sexualized to the point where it's just fan service 24/7. Um,
See,
yeah,
I think it just matters to make the outfit so it's not being like, hey, look at their boobs, like a boob window. That is,
yeah,
not the right direction, for instance. But like wearing something that is appropriate for the situation and is like the correct attire, that's fine.
yeah.
Like make sure the skirts aren't like up to their up to their thighs or anything,
Hmm.
past the knee. Like I don't know. Like,
Well, I don't even know why superheroes would want to wear skirts, especially if they're like kicking
it makes no
things.
sense. It
Or
makes
wear
literally no sense.
pants or like leggings.
Like,
That would be better.
yeah, like I like Wonder Woman. I don't understand why she wears a skirt.
Well,
She's
it's
supposed to be
because
an Amazonian
it's
woman.
Amazon armor, Nick. Come on. You just don't
Oh, you're so
understand because
right.
you're such a hater.
Yeah,
You don't understand, dude. It's in the
yeah.
comics, dude. It's in the comics, okay? There's a reason for the boob window, okay? It adds extra armor, okay? You just don't understand.
It gives her wind resistance.
It gives her aerodynamics. It
Yeah,
lets the wind passage through her boobs. It's like a cooling
yeah.
system.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's a cooling system so
Yeah,
that she doesn't get too hot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exact. We should give guys boob. I guess there is
And
some guys with boob windows.
I would love to see a guy wear a boob window shirt.
Doesn't
That
the
sounds
guy
fun.
from hold on, what's his name? Archie from Pokemon. Doesn't he have a boob window?
Yeah, I think he does. I love Archie. Archie's the best. I
Well, I
always
guess he
like.
just has a V neck. I think that's yeah. He just had a V neck.
Oh, did he? Dang, I thought. Whoa, I just looked up the word Archie and I got a picture of a baby.
Oh, dude,
that was not Yeah, it's just a V-neck.
dude,
Oh
Sapphire
dang.
Archie is so derpy. Alpha Sapphire is cool though.
Whoa, I need to not look up Archie anymore. Google,
Stop
you need
looking
to
up
stop.
porn, dude.
I'm not.
We're in the middle of a podcast, dude. Come on, put it
Listen,
away.
I just typed in Archie Pokemon and it was the third image. It's not my.
You are on DeviantArt. We all know.
I was not on DeviantArt. I was on Google. Jesus.
uh,
Man.
so
The
yeah,
internet is too thirsty.
it's just it's a problem. Honestly, just
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't. It's not a problem with like women wanting to. What's the word? Express their sexuality. I guess is that what I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
say. But especially when it's a bunch of dudes drawing it and writing it, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah, weird.
It's like this is a little weird. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they don't really do that for the guys, like ever.
No, because that's
So
gay, dude.
yeah,
That's kind of
you're right.
sus, Nick. That's
Dude, that
sus.
that's like
That's
that's so
sus.
gay. Like, why would we
That's
do that?
yeah, that's sus, dude. They wouldn't do that.
That's that's so sus. It's even
That's
susser than Among Us.
that's ah. Take them to electrical. Okay, I'm done with that. Yeah, yeah. Um.
Ugh,
So
jeez.
yeah, that's that. I mean,
Like
yeah.
that's a
I
big
don't know.
problem in a lot of media and stuff. Is just the over sexualization for no reason. These outfits literally don't make sense, like at
Yeah,
all. It's like no, no one would wear that. Like not for that purpose, at least.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
just so that people think they look attractive.
yeah.
That's it.
My character, not my character, but Jacob in my book, he wears a hoodie and joggers in August. So I think that's pretty cool.
Dude, he's so quirky.
Yeah. Well, the reasoning behind it was like that's legitimately what I wore to school because I just didn't
Hmm.
care enough, and I was also like the school was always cold, so yeah,
Don't worry, I feel ya. I feel ya. I had
yeah.
my own level of not caring in school.
But
You were
again, the character is not me, and Nick, the character, is not you. It just has our namesakes, and they happen to be based off of you. Okay?
And happen to look like us.
It happened to look like you, but they're not you. To think about,
and have our approximate heights.
think about if they were them. Think about if them were you, but in a different multiverse that was also different from our multiverse. You know, because we live in a
Ah,
multiverse. You
good.
know, like
Yes.
Harry Potter
yes.
was real once. You know, Harry
In
Potter
some
actually
universe,
happened. J.K. Rowling
Yep.
is just a psychic.
Yeah, they're just seeing like into the other universe that's
Yeah,
happening at ours, you know?
right.
Dude, what if J.K. Rowling is just like one of the wizards and they're like telling the story? What
Yo,
if J.K. Rowling was Hermione Granger? Bro.
yo, that's nutty, dude. Dude, stop! You're
That's,
gonna get arrested by the mind police,
dude,
bro.
this is my my boots. I'm gonna reveal their whole organization. Yep. J.K. Rowling is Hermione Granger confirmed. Yep.
Oh man, that's so stupid. I mean, it sounds stupid the more I explain it. Like, it's not us, but it's our namesake because it legitimately is us. But it's not in this. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
it,
It's so
it's
weird.
based on us, but you're able to take creative liberties.
Yeah, like the time when you ask someone if they're on their period. I don't think you would ever do that, but I just thought it'd be really
Yeah.
funny if you did. You know?
Oh God, I just remembered there was a time one of my friends she got so mad at me because she thought I was insinuating that. Like I was like, "What's wrong with you today?" Like all of a sudden you're getting so mad, and she's like, "What's that supposed to mean?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Are you insinuating something about me?" Hmm. Like, I'm like, what? She
Women.
was so angry at me.
Dude, women. Am I right, guys? Leave a like if you hate women too. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Oh God. Oh man.
Dislike this video if you hate women, because we don't want you
Yes.
here.
Yeah. Get out of here, you misogynists. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to our misogynist talks.
Yeah. Anyways,
Nah.
back to our misogynist TED Talk.
Yes.
Women deserve to be churning butter instead of working as accountants because we need that. Honestly, America has fallen off since we stopped churning our own butter. Since Big
Right.
Butter, ever since Big Butter took over our country, this we've been going downhill. That's when
You're right.
Trump
You're
got
right. We
elected.
need
That's
to be
when
making our own
Biden
butter.
got elected. God forbid when Obama got elected. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm just kidding. It's all because of the butter, Nick. It's all connected. It's the
Dude,
butter.
it's the butter. It's
It's
the
the butter.
butter. Bro, it's the butter. No, not the butter. Oh no.
Now the mind police are really gonna come arrest us. We're on to them. We're on to Country
Dude, we
Crock, Nick. We're on to
yeah,
Country Crock.
we know the truth and they aren't telling us.
I
We
can't
need it.
believe it's not butter. I can't believe it's not butter. It's oil spread. That's what it's always been.
They're lying to you. Oh yes.
uh,
Yes, we know the truth.
uh,
You've heard it here first.
dude. It's always been.
It's just oil spray.
Big Butter's taking over our minds.
They are. We need to start churning our butter again. Yep.
So, Nick, are you gonna get a Neuralink brain chip from Elon Musk?
Dude, absolutely. Yep. This
Um,
this this is this is the next step to me becoming
Shut
like
up.
a cyborg
No,
or
yeah,
something.
sorry. I was talking to this website. I was like, turn off your ad blocker. I was like, no, I don't want a
See,
Trojan horse.
well, you don't want those Trojan horses on your computer? Come
No.
on. I bet it's fine.
Yeah.
Look, they're just little horsies. Doo, doo,
So
doo.
Elon Musk's brain chip company Neuralink is starting their first human trials
Yeah.
at
I
some
heard
point.
they're just waiting for a new director, right?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm
Like
just
they're looking for a director to take the lead. You know, so that they have someone to pin all the blame on. Bad.
yeah.
Um,
It's
you know,
possible. I mean,
I,
I really did no research. I was just like, that's crazy, and then I wrote it down.
yeah. Honestly, so when it comes to like that kind of thing, I'm like, ooh, absolutely, and then on the other side, like that's frightening.
Wait, why would you say absolutely? Why
On
do
one
you?
side, because that sounds cool as heck. Imagine if you could talk to your phone just with your brain. Be like, hey, like you don't have to start saying, "Hey Siri," and start screaming at it. You can just be like, "Turn
Hey
on my light."
Siri,
Yeah, shut up, Siri. I wasn't talking to you.
who
I was
is
talking
Big
about you.
Butter?
Yeah, yes. But like, imagine if you could just like with your mind tell your phone to text someone something. But what if you accidentally started texting people like your thoughts?
That's what I'd be scared
Oh
of.
God.
Like we
What if you
already
like?
have such a problem with internet security. I would not want something like
Yeah,
watching and hearing
exactly.
everything that I'm watching and hearing, you know?
And
And then I get
thinking.
ads for that and like, uh, you know,
What if they just get projected into your brain like Futurama?
like ads.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Futurama,
it's a
they're like,
free
yeah,
trial version.
yeah, they like project like
Neuralink free
dream
version. You have to have ads popping up every 30 seconds.
ads. Dude, I would buy like their subscription to not have ads if they start
Oh,
trying to put them in my dreams.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be like doing like
I'll
looking
pay.
something up in my
Yeah,
brain and just like hot singles in your area. It's like closed.
God. Like you're like shut down. It's like all right, shutting down brain. Like no, no.
It's shutting down bright. You just like black out, smack your head on your desk.
Oh God, just all the glitches that could happen. Oh, that's so fun.
That'd be so funny, dude. Just like
Oh,
brain shut. It's like you're trying to go to bed, brain shut down, you just go comatose, never wake up.
yeah. Like the future of that technology could be so cool and epic, but like humanity enough.
But yeah, imagine playing your favorite Pokemon ROMs, or I mean, legally Pokemon playing legally
Oh no, you're so right. I would
on
get
your
caught so much faster.
in your brain, you know.
Dude, they would actually be able. They would actually catch me, Jacob.
Well, not playing it on your computer. I mean, like, and then they watch through your eyeball. I mean, like, play and install it into your Neuralink, bro, and then play it in your head.
What if they can see it in your head? Like,
They probably
because
can. That's why I don't
we already
want
know
one.
we already know the FBI is like watching everything we do. You know, like
Right.
of course. But what if they just start like Elon Musk starts getting like a percentage of money from the FBI so that they can use his Neuralinks.
I
You
think
know.
I would assume they already do, honestly. Like Google and
Oh yeah, they
I think
actually
even to
do like.
exist, they have to like give their information to the government to
Yeah.
be like,
Hmm.
this person looked up ISIS, or you know.
Yeah. Um. um. I'm pretty sure they have to specifically ask for it though. But yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because like in all of like because I read the terms and services for everything because I'm a nerd. Um,
Yeah, that makes
they
sense.
always specify in the privacy section like we will do our utmost to protect your privacy unless the legal system gets involved and we're trying to help like with some kind of crime.
Yeah,
Um,
which
it
makes
always
sense.
specifies that. So it's like okay, yeah, if like you are under like if you're suspected of doing something, like they'll check you out.
It's
Doesn't matter
like,
what they suspect you of, just if they have any
yeah,
kind of reason.
that's the what's it, the Patriot law, the Patriot Amendment, something like that,
Yeah.
where they were
Hmm.
like, where good old Jeb Bush was like right after 9/11 was like, I
Oh.
want to look at all of your browser history if I want to. And the people were like, oh yeah, yeah, cool, because they were like,
Cool. I'm cool with that.
because
Yeah.
America
Yeah.
was like so shaken from like getting attacked. They're like, yeah, cool, yeah, just watch it. You know, who cares? You know,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Huh.
really funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny. 9/11 isn't
Like
funny. That's not what I'm
I
saying. I was
wonder.
just saying like the Patriot Act and be like, yeah, sure, yeah, you can look at my history. You know,
I
it's cool.
kind of wonder if like they were already like thinking about like what if we did this? Like and they're like nah, they'll never go for it. And then 9/11 happened. Do it now, right now. This is our chance to
Yeah.
get their browser history. Like I feel like that might have been what happened. It's like yes, capitalize on this.
Oh yeah, dude, the government's nasty, dude.
Yeah.
Not to make myself an enemy of anything. I'm just saying they're pretty scummy sometimes,
Yeah,
most of
it's
the
like
time.
I
But
recognize the necessity of some level of government, but like it really is not a
anarchy. Sorry,
anarchy. Woo!
the
Yeah,
big butter is controlling us.
Make your own butter, guys. It's the only way to break
Make
free.
your own butter, sheep.
Exactly,
We should make
dude.
shirts that say
That's how you deactivate like their tracers on the
exactly. You make your
neurochip.
own butter.
Yeah, yeah. You just
There
start
are
making your own
trackers in
butter.
the butter. The vegetable
Yeah,
oil has trackers.
exactly. Oh no.
We should make a shirt that says like the vegetable oil has trackers, or it's like make your own butter. That'd be funny. Make your
Oh,
own butter. Big butter is
I
controlling you.
I would wear that shirt. Big butter is
Oh,
controlling
I
you.
would too. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. People are
And
like,
it just
"What are
has
you
like
talking about?"
has a little picture of like melted butter on the bottom. Like
Yeah.
I would definitely wear that shirt.
No, it
Like,
would have
you know,
like
yes.
a picture of like a tub of butter and have like an X through it, and then it would have like a butter churn
Yes.
under
Yes.
it with a
Like a
check
check mark.
mark. Yeah.
We need to commission someone for this.
Make your own butter. Stop listening to Big Butter.
Oh, that's so
Make your
good.
own butter. Don't listen to Big Butter. That'd be
I
funny.
I
We should go.
I
We
need
should
to
go to the Capitol building.
we should start protesting Big Butter at the
Yeah.
Capitol. Oh man.
FBI. Yeah, that's a joke, by the way. We're not gonna go. We will make the shirt though. That's not a joke. But we won't go to the Capitol building
Yeah.
unless you
Yeah.
guys don't get Big Butter out of our Congress. I'm just kidding.
Once you do that, then
Yeah.
yeah.
After that, then we'll be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be cool once Big Butter is gone.
So speaking of government, did you hear the Tifa Lockhart porn video that played during the Italian Senate?
I heard about that.
This
I don't
happened a
remember.
few weeks ago, but I forgot to talk about it.
Dude, yeah, that's crazy.
I saw the video too. It's really funny. It because they're just like talking about something probably important, and then a new person joins, and it's just
It's
just Tifa and Cloud macking, full hog. It's hilarious for like 30 seconds,
my.
and everyone's like,
It's like what do?
It was like only one person noticed, and there's like screen or whatever they said in Italian. It's hilarious.
That's so funny.
Uh,
Oh
and
god.
Tifa's pretty hot too. I mean, I didn't even watch the video to know that, but
It's funny. I've actually been talking about Final Fantasy VII Remake with my buddy
with your boys,
playing it.
you haven't been talking to
Yeah,
me about
man.
it, so I guess that's cool.
Oh, speaking of Italy though, I heard
Oh,
something from like someone like one of my coworkers. Not sure how true this is, but you know that movie Moana?
yeah,
You know how yeah,
yes,
her name is Moana, right?
famous Disney
In
movie.
Italy, in Italy, they had to change her name to like Oceana or something
Why?
because Moana is the name of a famous porn actress.
Let's go.
So they didn't want her having the same name as one of the most popular porn actresses,
Actresses, yeah.
and that is hilarious
Let's
to me.
go. It's like when Hannah Montana was almost called Alexis Texas. I don't know if that's actually true, but I watched videos when I was younger where they're like top 10 Disney characters that were almost named after porn stars. Number 10, Hannah Montana was almost Alexis Texas. It's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Did you know about how like the Hannah Montana like the guitars, how
What
they
about?
like they didn't look like guitars like at all.
I don't remember anything about Hannah Montana.
So I heard about this a few years ago. The Hannah Montana guitars were all like melty and stuff. So like the like triangular parts of the guitar were more rounded,
Uh-huh.
and like the like long part of the guitar that you actually like strum was curved because it was all melty, and the tip wasn't like squarish either. It was round, so it didn't look like a guitar no more.
Oh.
Well, let's just say it was very popular at bachelorette parties.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. So they had to stop selling the Hannah Montana gummies after like a short time because they realized that it did not look like what they wanted it to look like.
Disney has such a problem with making things look like penises. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Have you also ever thought about how behind we are in toilet technology, the United States?
Yeah, like everywhere has like, I almost said Badoof.
Bidets and
I almost called it a Badoof.
a Bidoof. They all have Bidoofs. Bidoofs are
They all
everywhere
have,
except for the United States, which is kind of
yeah,
sad.
they have like, they all have like bidets and stuff, and like America just doesn't really.
And
Like
have you
we're
ever thought?
behind in everything.
And have you ever
Like,
thought about how much money we could save if we killed off all the old people?
say again?
Think if everyone died as soon as they retired, you know how much money the government would save from Social Security?
You right? We'd make,
Like
yeah.
legitimately, they spend trillions of dollars on Social Security. If we just killed all the old people, that's free money for us.
No, Grandma.
As no, Grandma. Oh, thanks for the $20, bro. You know, it'll be more than $20. Thanks for the new stimulus check. Yeah, they be handing out stimulus checks like they were like wrenches on the Oprah show. You get a wrench. You get a. I should have said car. You get a car. You get a car. That'd been funnier. Whatever.
No,
It's
I
all
prefer.
live, baby. Sorry.
I prefer the fact you said you get a wrench. You get a wrench. That's much funnier to me.
Just throwing wrenches
Like,
into the crowd.
what do I do with this wrench? Like, you're just tossing wrenches.
Fix your car. Fix
Yeah.
your something.
Like,
You know.
we're not gonna give you a car. Fix it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
that's so
mean
funny.
Oprah. Fix it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a
Yeah.
car? Too bad.
Make one. Here are the parts. Go do it.
Yeah, build it yourself. Just throws a
This ain't
bag
a
of car
charity.
parts.
I would
Oh, you
love
want
to
a
see
car?
evil
Just
Oprah.
drops a car on the audience, kills like 20 people.
I would love to see like evil Oprah. That would be fun.
That'd be hilarious.
That
Oh,
would be
you want a
hilarious.
car?
Like Oprah calls people on to like. So like here, like what was that about? Just like start just being passive aggressive.
I think it'd be really funny if she like invited someone onto the stage, like, "Hi, how are you?" It's like a little kid. She's like, "So what do you want to be when you grow up?" He's like, "I want to be a boxer," and she's like, "Oh, that's so cute." Okay, come out here. Just Floyd Mayweather comes out. All right, I'll punch this kid. Let's see how well you can fight.
Make
He
his
just
dream
gets
come true.
launched into the crowd.
Oh, that's amazing.
I was like, "Oh, it looks like you can't be a boxer because you have permanent brain damage." Ah,
Bye
thanks for
bye.
watching
And,
my
like,
show.
like take him out on a stroller, and there's like an EMT being like, "Oh my, we need to get this kid to a hospital," and she's like, "All right, how?"
No, there are no EMTs at the Oprah show. There are no EMTs.
No
And
EMTs.
the doors are locked. No one can leave.
Oh God. Whew.
Like the last audience
Man.
member walks in, just like a bunch of guards shut and lock the doors, and then they put on like Squid Game masks. Oprah's like, "Welcome to my show."
Oh, dude, Squid Game with your host Oprah Winfrey. It's Winfrey, right? Yeah.
Oprah works
God.
for Big Butter. I should stop talking about Big Butter, dude.
Nah, this is gonna be our ongoing joke forever now.
Big
This is
butter.
what we will. Yes. Oh,
Dude.
dude, yes. She's like, and our sponsors are Big Butter.
Sponsored by
Goodness.
Country Crock. Just shoot someone. Boom. Thank you, Country Crock. I sound like the Joker, but I think that's what she would sound like too. So it's cool.
I can imagine her having like a cackling laugh.
Boom.
Oh,
Welcome to
yes.
game number 1. So you want a car? This is red light, green light, but it's like Crossy Road, but it's red light, green light, so you can stop in the middle of a road and there's just cars zooming by. And if you get hit by a car, you get to take it home with you, but you die, so it doesn't matter.
Get hit by the car you want the most, but be careful. Some of these cars way fast.
Yeah, some of
you
these cars
survive.
will kill you. And by that, I mean all of them. Ah! Yeah.
Just trick them into thinking that getting run over by kill you, but it's like, nah, they're all going.
Yeah. It's like
Oh,
she sees
goodness.
someone cheats and she like just stops the car, walks out to him, and it's like, "Do you know who you're messing with?" And he's like, I just didn't want to get hit by a car." She just pulls out a revolver, just boom.
You're
No
missing,
one cheated my game.
messing with motherfucking Oprah
No
Winfrey.
one messes with Oprah.
Yes. No
Start
one
the
messes with Oprah.
game.
Bang. All goes to black. Oh yes, I love evil Oprah. This is what I need in life. I need to see evil
All
Oprah.
right, guys, get ready for our Teespring shop. We're gonna have big butter shirts, evil Oprah shirts. Um,
Yes. Oh man, this is so good.
no one cheats at my game. Boom.
Oh yes. Whew.
It's so funny.
I just
Oprah
realized
games.
we got all the way here from the neural chips from Elon
Neuralink,
Musk.
yeah.
Yeah,
We, yeah. You ever think about how
oh,
out of touch celebrities are?
they really are sometimes. I I don't understand
I,
celebrities.
I don't. I remember growing up. We always people would always be like, my favorite celebrity. People ask what your favorite celebrity is now. Nowadays, people ask what's your favorite celebrity, and kids are like, I like Ninja.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
It's like who's your favorite YouTuber is the new thing
yeah,
for
it's
anyone.
basically who's your favorite YouTuber now. Like, I like
Like
Markiplier. Like, should you watch him? He talks about penis and butt and taint a
yeah,
lot. And
taint.
I mean, I like Markiplier. Don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, he cries a lot,
Yeah.
and sometimes his commentary is kind of annoying. But it's like you have to be always entertaining, otherwise people are gonna click off. Because like Let's Plays are dead, basically. But
Which is really sad. Like
yeah,
I miss Let's Play. Like that was my thing as a kid. I would just watch Let's Plays constantly. Like I thought
yeah,
Markiplier was hilarious, and I would just watch him play games. It was great,
yeah.
but it
I mean,
doesn't happen as much these days.
he still does some Let's Plays, but he mostly does like the
Yeah,
three scary games and the yeah
yeah.
stuff like that.
Like at this point, it's mostly skits and like stuff
Yeah,
with his friends, which isn't bad content by any means.
it's just not
I mean,
good.
it's just not my thing
Yeah.
personally. Like I don't know. I I miss the old Markiplier plays and like random like games to play with like Bob and Wade.
Well, he still plays some games with people, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's not like
it's
random. I guess I'll
so
just
dang.
paraphrase since they probably can't hear you. Nick said that Steam it runs better on his PS4 because he can run through walls on his PC. We'll talk about it more in the next episode. I talked about Persona 4, Unturned, Shadowverse, and Pokemon Legends Arceus. They're all fun games. Those are the four I've been going through over the past couple of weeks. Thank you for watching the TGOM podcast. Sundays, 1 p.m. Don't listen to Big Butter. Goodbye.